Republicans across the country are predicting a red wave this election year. They say Democrats are in trouble, in part due to President Joe Biden. But here in Michigan, some say that red wave may be muted due to former President Donald Trump. Capitol correspondent Tim Skubick is here for you tonight with a look at this political twist in our state.
Republicans nationwide are overjoyed that President Joe Biden is stuck in the polling mud with about a 40% approval rating. And normally, in these off-year elections, that would mean that there would be a Republican red wave that sweeps many of their candidates into office. But a noted Michigan pollster reports that Republicans in this state are not making the election here about Joe Biden and inflation. Instead, it is all about Donald Trump and the 2020 election that was allegedly stolen.
By focusing on Donald Trump and overturning the 2020 election, they're handing Democrats a lifeline right now. That does not exist. There should not exist. If this were solely about Joe Biden and inflation, if this were about that, Democrats would be in very, very difficult shape right now. But that's not what the Republicans are talking about.
The pollster reports the reason the Republicans in Michigan are doing that, talking about the election, well, that's what Mr. Trump wants to talk about.
I think the Michigan Republican Party very clearly is controlled by Donald Trump. I don't think the establishment has very much power anymore.
And even though the former president is not on the ballot per se, his power over the Michigan Republican Party, well, is good news for the Democrats. Because even though Mr. Trump will motivate his supporters to vote, something else will happen as well, according to the pollster. So Donald Trump actually could help the Democrats in Michigan.
He could. He could help the Democrats by motivating Democrats to turn out to vote.
No other former president has had this much influence on the Michigan Republican Party politics, ever. The question is which party will benefit from this. Here for you in Lansing, Tim Skubick, 6 News.